Okay, big deep breath after that one. Tremendous second half. I thought the kids did a very nice job of taking control of the football game when the opportunity presented itself. I'm proud of the kids, the way they fought. Adversity hit us right in the face. Big plays. San Jose State obviously took advantage of those in the first half and got a couple scores in those scenarios. So, but overall, proud of the way we were able to run the ball. It was good to get Storm back in a position where he had I don't know how many yards he had right now, but he had a very nice game, and I thought the offensive line got better and better as we went. Defense was, they had 2 short fields for 2 scores, and the other one was the opening drive of the game. I thought they played very, very well and were physical. We finally got a pass rush going to where we needed it to be. That was great to see. We got a lot to learn, and we'll learn a lot from this tape. Some situations, especially as we go through the end of the game, that we can clean up, and we need to coach it better and give the kids the opportunity to be able to do a better job in closing out games. But I'm proud of them. It's always hard to win. It's tough to win, and we're happy we're 2-1.
It seemed like the third quarter, the momentum in the game changed really quickly. What did it feel like down on the field?
We made some plays. I thought the play that Seth made to Jordan was a fantastic play. The pick six, it was great to see some things show up from practice, and you want to get to the nearest sideline. The guys turned and flipped their hips and got in a position to get some blocks. It was a great run, but they did what Coach Shiitake and his staff coached them up to do in that situation, and you don't practice that a lot, but there was carryover in that situation to give us a chance to be able to score on the pick. Offensively, they made play after play there for a little bit as we were moving down the field. There was good emotion on the sidelines, but I don't think it was over-the-top emotion, which is something I'm continuing to stress with this team, of understanding how to get in the moment, be in the moment. You create your own juice, you create your own energy, and usually when you're playing well, you have more of it. And in the first half, again, we weren't really phased when we hit a bunch of adversity. They kept playing through that, which was great to see.
What do you think of Seth's performance, Gary?
Seth's what?
His performance.
Yeah, Seth was, again, solid. Had some very, very dynamic plays again, I thought, with his feet. He slid once. It's great to see. That was another step in the right direction as we continue to grow and develop. So, but he was effective, and we all have a lot to work on. But Seth continued to. He's got a few throws he'd like to get back, I'm sure, but he was seemed more calm. The calls seemed to go into him a little bit better and cleaner as we went through the game. The adjustments for halftime, I think, were cleaner for Seth, and that's a credit to Coach McGivern and Coach Baldwin and Seth.
Did it feel like Storm ran with a particular edge?
Storm always runs hard when he's ready to go, and I thought he had some good physical runs. I would agree with you 100% on that. It was just good to see him out there. It just brought a smile to my face to see him breaking some tackles, and I was able to catch his eye a couple times early in the game, and he was looking at me, and he felt that he was ready to go today, and then I knew he was when he came back, and we made a little eye contact there earlier in the game. But it's great to see him in his senior year be able to have some games like that, but he definitely ran with a purpose and some physicality, and he made some people miss.
Was there a moment in that third quarter where it felt like the tide had shifted in your favor?
I don't know if I ever feel like that. I wish I did sometimes, but we were definitely made some plays, and I think it comes from all 3 phases. If you can have some positives on offense, defense, and special teams, and we did. We pinned them on the punt. That was a great play. We covered pretty well all night long on the kickoff, and we had a couple of those that were going our way to get them pinned in a good spot. So the offense and the defense was clicking, and the kids kind of fed off each other. So, but again, emotions does not win football games. It's important for the kids to go out and have juice and energy. I love that, but it needs to be focused, and I thought it was tonight very, very well, all through the third quarter and into the fourth.
Coach, talk a little bit about taking advantage of the muff snap, and just pounding it in 2 plays. How'd you feel about it?
Yeah, that was a big swing. Obviously, they had made a mistake there, and we were able to take advantage of it, and it's key. They did that to us a couple times in this game. We made a mistake. They did a good job of converting it and turning it into touchdowns. When they made a mistake, we were able to turn it into a touchdown. So that was it was great to see. It was a nice little series to get, and to get to the lead at that point where it was a big part of the game.
And then
for
to
sure.
score the 3 touchdowns in the 4 minutes.
Yes, yeah, that was anytime you can come out and you get you're down by 7, you got to go fight. You try to get back into the game, and all of a sudden you look back up at the scoreboard, and in a very short period of time, you're able to put some points up on the board. Defensive put some points on the board, and it was the whole team did it, and which was great to see. But the offense was definitely functioning at a high level.
What was your message to the team at halftime?
Nothing, just the same old thing that I'm trying to get out of them every single day right now is just, stay in the moment. Stay within yourself. You guys are going to be excited. You've been trained to be in these moments, and if you stop, shooting ourselves in the foot, you're going to see football's a lot easier. It's a lot simpler game, and easy is not the right word for football ever, but you cannot win Division I football games if you're your own worst enemy. You have no shot. I just shared that message with them, but that's they probably think I'm a broken record when I say that to them now. There's not a bunch of pep talks and yelling and screaming. Football is a game that you prepare to go play, and hopefully your kids are prepared through the off season to play with the physicality and the juice and the energy that they have amongst each other. That shouldn't have to be made from a coach, in my opinion.
You made a couple of defensive personnel changes, moving James to defensive end and Manasseh out to his old spot. He had a bunch of tackles. How do you feel like that switch went for you guys?
It was good. We just have to continually work week in and week out to get as good as we can get at, number one, against our opponent, and get our best 11 guys out there, and number two, the best 11 kids or the best 14 kids, depending on some of our sub-packages. We planned on playing a lot more sub-packages tonight, and that did not go well for us at all. I thought Kalani and his staff did a tremendous job of just backing off of those sub-packages. There were some kids that could not execute and were not prepared for this moment tonight, and Kalani backed off. He went back into the same personnel group, and those kids that were ready to play came in and executed. So hopefully we'll have some young men learn that these opportunities are special and you need to take advantage of them.
Garrett Owens missed his 2 field goals after having a great game against Weaver State. I couldn't see from my vantage point, was it a bad snap? Was it just a bad kick?
I couldn't really tell you on the timing right now. We'll have to go back and take a look at that. He hit the big one, and then the timeout was called, and that kind of backfired on us, and we missed it. So we'll sit down and study it. I'm never going to sit there and say that the kicker completely missed it, because I can't tell where that spot's put, where the snap was exactly in the game. But Garrett will go back and work hard and steady on it, and it's important to him. He'll kick well as we move forward. I believe that.
Very short week, but how excited are you and this team taking some momentum in the conference play now?
Yeah, it's very important. Every step for us is not a baby step; it's a giant step for those kids to have success and understand that they are going to be behind. Things aren't going to go their way, and to dig themselves out of a hole that they've created or we've created as a team at that point, to come back and get the momentum that we understand now. We can swing a game in our favor very quickly, and how fast it can be swung back into our favor. So it's great. Again, it's great to win, but it's also great to see these young kids and the seniors and all of them meshing together to accomplish a goal to get a good, solid team victory. And I would imagine on the plan to win, we'll get at least 3 of those, possibly 4 of those on our goals. And when you do that, you're going to win most of the time.
Thank you, Coach.
Okay, thanks, guys.